What up, folks, and welcome to Ontario History Vlogs. Thank you very much for tuning in, coming to you from downtown Ontario on historic Euclid Avenue, where major changes are occurring. I'm in between C and D Street, right across the street from the Granada Theater and the bandstands. And it's pretty obvious they are building what I believe are obtainable housing. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but in the description below, I provided a link that will guide you right to that information, where you can find out exactly what's going on. For about 20 years now, it was simply a parking lot. It was basically the parking lot for the library. And recently they built a parking structure for this complex. And this isn't the only project that's occurring over here in downtown. Over there in between D and E, right next to the gas station, they're knocking down some historic buildings, which is sad, but I think it's that time. They were abandoned for many years. So we're gonna kind of look around and take a look at the construction, but I'm gonna keep my distance because I don't want to be in the way. So it's a new beginning happening in this lot in downtown, but once upon a time this was home to Armstrong Nurseries. And a little bit of Hollywood history here as well. Clark Gable once visited this area and was standing right here. The city had this project started right before the holidays, and they are moving at a rapid pace. Look at this. There used to be historic buildings here, but they were knocked down in 2005. I believe Pet Boys used to be here in the 80s, if I could remember correctly. But as you see, major changes are now occurring. So for the next who knows how long, be aware that if you are traveling here in downtown, construction is currently happening. So there may be some delays with some heavy traffic. Okay, hang on one second. I actually did some research after the fact. I went out there and filmed, and it says right here that located on Euclid Avenue between C and D, C block broke ground October 2022 and is now under construction. The mixed-use project will include approximately 150 residential apartment units and 4,500 square feet of ground floor retail. So it's pretty much the same concept as the old buildings were on historic Euclid, where apartments were on top and stores on the bottom. This building will have a L-shaped 4-story structure design. Okay, back to the vlog. Here's what it looks like on D Street and Lemon Avenue, right in front of the library. The construction has not affected the library's operating hours. That's what it looks like all the way up to Euclid Avenue. Now I'm in between D and E streets, and these are the historic buildings that are being demolished. I believe that obtainable housing units are being constructed here also. A little while ago I walked into the Arco and I asked them if their building is going to be demolished, and they said that they're staying. So there's that. You know, it kind of makes me sad to know that the city didn't do more to save these historic structures, but there's only so much they could do. A lot of the historic structures on the west side of Euclid were saved and renovated, but it costs millions and millions of dollars to do so. And something like this, it's just so far out of their budget, and they won't consider renovating something like this. They're gonna knock it down and build something that will generate revenue for downtown. Very sad to see these places go. Like I said, it's that time. So this is directly behind the building that was the Heilig Myers Furniture building back in the 90s. And there was also ATMs in the parking lot here. It's all coming down. It's all history now.